Kelantan berkaitan dengan berita palsu COVID.
Akta 588 membabitkan kesalahan menggunakan kemudahan rangkaian secara tidak wajar. Kerana disyaki menyebarkan kabar angin dan berita tidak sahih.
Peti samaran. Telah didakwa di mahkamah.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Zulaika binti Zain Abidin. Today we have increasing in the fake news spread quickly by the minute via the social media such as WhatsApp, Facebook, web, blog and other platforms in Malaysia. Who create the story is a big question to many. Why they were created or who is sharing them is also the baffling. I just do not understand what a satisfaction or three people get by creating the fake news about all this sort of thing, and with today's technology and graphic, it can be made to look real and authentic. Understand, believe some of the fake news, notably with the regard to politics, is made with a purpose and carried out by the paid cyber troopers. But on the other hand, many rumors are spread by regular individuals. I suppose there are people out there who love to frighten others and make them sad. And okay, I will share with you the latest issue that related with the fake news in Malaysia. First, the politics issue. On 10 June 2020, the Election Commission (EC) had denied over issuing a statement urging Malaysia aged 18 and above to register as voters. The Commission explained that voters registration will be carried out simultaneously with the registration of electors automatically after all EC preparation are settled, including the preparation of amendment to the election, which is registration of elector regulation in 2002 and related law, preparation of SOP and reading of a system that is expected to be complete at the latest by July 2020. The next fake news is related with the issue of health, which is 5 June 2020. The Giant Hypermarket is in Section 13 Shah Alam, Selangor has dismissed an allegation that it has been directed to close its premise temporarily due to COVID-19 infection. The hypermarket gave the assurance that it had been operating as usual by complying with the SOP stipulated by the Ministry of Health to ensure the health and hygiene of all customers. And the last one is about the economic issue, which is on 7 June 2020, Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) has denied that the government of Vietnam had made an announcement about high investment opportunity via a Bitcoin platform known as Bitcoin Pro, saying any news about this is fake. BNM advised the public to be wary about the fake news involving the Bitcoin investment. Conclusion, a survey has revealed damning data about our society when it concluded that 50% of Malaysians said they had early believed a story that had found out was fake. We have seen and witnessed how life and business have been affected by it. Fake content not only disrupt public life and organization, but also they threaten our country peace and harmony that we have worked so hard to achieve. All it takes is silly comment from a irascible netizen to read everything. Anything can become viral on social media, and many people will tend to believe that fake news is true, even when it's not, due to many voices backing up. We can only hope that other social media giants follow suit, while government globally look for a solution. At the end of the day, the one on us to verify the news shared by others with us. We also need to ask ourselves, do we deserve the technology advance that we have in our hand? If we do, then we must be responsible enough to stop, look and think before we press the forward button. That's all. Thank you. I will pass it to the next member.
Okay, where does Malaysian Gen Z get their news from? Okay, 71% from social media, 43% from friends via instant messaging, 23% from newspaper, and 4% from news mobile apps or RSS feeds. Okay, background of the anti-fake news campaign. The anti-fake news at 2018 has generated much discussion both domestically and internationally since it was tabled on 26 March 2018. The Anti-Fake News Act came into force on 11 April, and the first conviction under the Anti-Fake News Act was reported in the same month. Okay, in October 2008, the government instituted a moratorium on the enforcement of provision in certain law that affect freedom of speech and other human rights, including the Sedition Act 1948, Section 233 on the Communication and Multimedia Act 1998, and other laws that were subject to review. However, it has subsequently indicated that it could use those laws in the response to emergency situations that threaten national security, public order, or race relations, such as riots that took place in November 2018. Besides that, the government has announced that it has decided to retain two laws that had been reviewed: the Prevention of Crime Act 1959 and the Security Offences Special Measure Act 2012, and has proposed a new law to protect the monarchy from insult and criticism. Internet fraud and the fake news are on the rise. At 2018, studies by Ipsos on Malaysians' susceptibility towards fake news revealed that 50% of Malaysians admitted that they have taken a piece of fake news to be true, even when 74% of them believe that they can spot fake news themselves. Based on Cyber Security Malaysia CSM statistics, there have been 2,977 reported incidents from January to April 2019, with cyber fraud recording the highest number of incidents with 1,963 cases. In 2019, 53% of respondents in Malaysia state that they trust media, a source of reliable information. This was a slight increase from 2018 at the same survey.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Muhammad Alwi, and I am from AM 2283B. Now I will present about two other objective, which is behavior objective and belief objective. For the next objective, which is belief objective. Objective is something that related to our target market feelings, attitude. For our anti-fake news campaign, our belief objective is the news that high in share. There is no guarantee at all true. Even though the news, many people share it, they're not all the news true. They must check first, because when a fact tastes good and is repeated enough, we tend to believe it, no matter how false it may be, because we all have tendency to believe something is true after being exposed to multiple times. As an example, we see the news, the social media such as Facebook. We see that they have 1.2 K in share. We thought that the news is true, and we tend to share, and we become a part. If the news is false, we become a part of the community that spread the fake news. So we want to change their belief, which is not all high in share news is true. They must check for. They must take the action to validate the news, and if the news is false, do not share. And if want to share, they can share, but say that the news is fake, and let the other know. They must be careful and examine the news first before share. They can check the validity of the news at any platform, or they can such as the website sebenarnya.my, or they can check from the expert, and also they can develop a critical mindset, which is in the behavioral objective. So we want them to believe that not all news, whether it is high in share, is true. They must take initiative to read and take the action to check the validity, and if true, they can keep sharing. If it's false, don't share and spread that is a fake news. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
In order to convince the target audience, a complete and comprehensive knowledge objective must be provided. The component that important to be highlighted in the knowledge objective is the information of SWOT analysis, facts or information, statistic, resources available, current rules and regulation, law and fines, and that may not be known or understood. The SWOT analysis, the strength. The anti-fake news campaign has a lot of strength, especially during this digital era. A lot of fake news was spread because netizens usually believe in whatever they read without hesitation. This campaign will help to change people's behavior and mindset towards the fake news. There are a lot of statistics that can be used to prove that dispersion of fake news is one of the largest problems in our society. Our target audience still do not understand the main objective of this campaign or lack of exposure about the anti-fake news campaign, because this campaign is still new. The awareness of this campaign does not really get a warm response from the public because the responsible authorities such as the government and the non-profit organization do not get involved or contribute a lot. This campaign can use the influencer services to spread the awareness about the anti-fake news campaign. This is because public citizens are way more attracted to the well-known person or celebrity. This campaign also can use social media platforms such as advertisement on a television or social media. There are irresponsible people who tend to spread the fake news, which can lead to serious issues such as during COVID-19, the panic buying behavior. Fact or information. A fake news website can spread the false news way more faster than the real news. The internet and social media have allowed misinformation to grow and enter the masses faster and more powerfully than ever before. From false clickbait that consists sensationalized headline, which is aimed at increasing site traffic and making money from advertisement sales, to the wider implication of cyber propaganda, which is intended to influence public opinion on a national and even global scale. For example, Dr. Madina Cik Bakri, a Malaysian surgeon based in the United Kingdom, rebutted the fake information that explaining that there was no evidence to suggest that acid in the stomach can kill the virus COVID-19. She stated that drinking water was good as it keeps a person hydrated, but clarified that it does not inactive the virus in any way. According to Malaysia Communication and Multimedia Commission (MCMC), in 2018, fraud-related reports recorded about 5,123 cases. According to the Malaysia Inside News, the police and MCMC have opened